Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning, engineers. We are entering week 5, and I want to let you know what we are going to be dealing with. I am aware that you have all installed a VS Code Git Bash. So this video is going to be like 5 minutes, and the goal is to introduce you to, how to navigate VS Code. Okay. And we are going to start using VS Code tomorrow. So this is, kind of introducing to VS Code, because once we start VS Code, that's it, right? It's going to be like that till we finish the course. So it's good that you build confidence with VS Code. So this is week 5, and it's focused on VS Code. And you already have your Git Bash installed. So I'm just going to walk you through on VS Code, what is Visual Studio Code, and why this is super, super important for any tech career, right? By the way, congratulations to all those who have, or those who have deployed their S3 application. I'm sure you're excited. Anyways, so let's get going. So this is week 5, okay? We're talking about VS Code. So let me share my screen, and I'm going to walk you through what is VS Code, okay? It's not like, it's just, now that you're going to start VS Code, what do you need to know? The basics about VS Code, so that you can start playing around with it today. And then tomorrow you won't have to, worry yourself that much. All right. So VS Code basics for week 5. I'm just going to share my screen. Okay. So week 5, we are treating versions control. Okay. The versions control is a critical, practice in DevOps and even cybersecurity. So let's look at what is it that you need to have in place. Okay, I just like using Smart Art. I'm kind of learning about Smart Art, and I'm liking it. So follow me through. I'm looking for something. Okay, I think this one is good. Okay. So week 5, right? So looking for week 5, right? Preparation, right? Preparation for week 5. Preparations for what? For week number 5, okay? So first, we have what? So you need to have what? Your Visual Studio Code installed, okay? Visual Code installed. So of course, what? This, this has been installed during, okay, orientation. However, you can what? So, you can, VS Code can still be installed, be installed what? Be installed before next class. So you need VS Code in order for you to follow through in the class tomorrow, okay? Very, very important. So we have Visual Studio Code. I'll talk about what this is. Then what? You have your Git Bash, okay? The Git Bash is the application or the software that we are going to be using. So this is what? This is what? Distributed, versions, control what? Control technology, Git Bash. Okay, that's what it is first. So you must have that installed. And then lastly, you have what? You need to have your GitHub account up and what? And running. This is important. This is what? Our source code, okay? Source what? Source code hosting platform. So you need to have all of this before tomorrow's class, okay? If you have this, then we should be good to go. You shouldn't have any problems if you have all of this. Okay, good to go. Now let's talk. So once you open your VS Code, okay, it's going to look like this. Okay, so primarily, this is how your VS Code is going to look like. Okay, see, there's nothing you can do, but this welcome page, we are just going to close the welcome page. See that's it. Close the welcome page. And again, you see it's a blank screen, right? So if you bring your mouse on this line, you can toggle and what? And open up. Okay, so this is the terminal or your command line. This is your terminal, okay? The terminal is right there. You can see, again, please pay attention here, that by default, this is on PowerShell, okay? This is a shell, but what? If you look at this drop down here, you can what? You can launch different profiles here. So of course, what? I want to use Git Bash. This is where you want to be. Once you have this, this is so good, okay? So now what? So now it opens to Git Bash because we're going to work in with Git, and that is just where you want to be. But again, this is not enough. Now what? You want to create a project folder. See this here? So again, let's go back. Okay, look at something here. So see that this area is blank, but you have all of these features here. You have Explorer, you have search, you have source control, run and debug. You have remote explorer, extensions, right? I'll talk about all of these just now. So again, let me take it one step at a time. So if we close this, or you hide panel, see that's it. This is how it was before. Again, this is important because most of you will forget. That's why I'm recording this video. See that? You just toggle. It's called toggling, right? So bring it up like that, and you can see I can clear my screen. So once I do this, now I want to open a folder. So click here. And let's open a folder, right? So open a folder. So we are actually going to create a folder. See this here? Now, of course, I'll open a folder. I'm going to go to my downloads. And let's do what? Create a new folder. Okay, let's call this folder week 5. Okay, February batch. Okay, what? Versions control. See that? That's it. Click there. And you can see, so what? This is my folder. Therefore, what? I click on the folder, and then what? I select folder. And you can see, so now this is going to open the very nice way again. And now you see that. So this is what my folder. Again, close the welcome page, and you can see that's your folder. So that is like your project folder. So now again, what? I'm going to open up this one. And then the wonderful thing or the beautiful thing with this is that, we have, Copilot has now been integrated in this. So, I don't want that. So that's it, right? See? So open your Git Bash again, right? And you can what? You see this plus signs here? Therefore what? So this is your folder. You can what? You can create a new file. And again, what? You can just add a new folder. So if I don't want to come here and run the touch command, let's say what? Touch what? Touch, okay, week 5.txt. See that? That's it. That's week 5, right? That's one option to create from the command line, right? I can also what? Create from here if I want to. See that? I can also do what? Week what? Git what? Git.txt. See that? So now I have this file. So I can start what? I can start writing here. So this take away the VI approach that we have learned in Linux. Okay, so this is what we are going to be using moving forward. Okay, this is important. The last thing I want to tell you is what you have to what? You need to enable what? Autosave. So look at something here. If I type what? So this is week 5. Just pay attention. You will notice that we have this white symbol on this file. This means what? This means this file is not saved. So, from a manual perspective, we can what? We can run Control S to save it. See that means that it's saved. So the file is now saved, right? Again, I type, but what? Let's enable auto what? Auto save. Again, what we have this here. So to be clicking Control S every now and then, it's not, it's not workable. It's manual work, right? So we can what? We can just go back here and then what? See this here, autosave. Click to enable autosave, and you'll never have to worry about that Control S again. So this is why you do autosave. See that? Autosave is done. So if you can have your VS Code terminal like this before tomorrow's class, then you are good for the class, because then you will be able to follow the class, back to back, woto. So this is so good. And yeah, so make sure that you have this ready. Okay, by tomorrow's class, you want to have your VS Code like this. Okay, I can take one more example. So again, what? We can go to File. Let's open again a new window. See that? I want to take it over again so that you can see several examples. Again, right? But I expect that all of you are going to see that. This is the way it opens. Welcome page. Okay, welcome page. And just wait for it to load. Open your VS Code. This is how it's going to look like. Again, what? You just click again. You see, it's going to be very blank. You come down here, you toggle this up, and you switch to Git Bash. Now, you won't see Git Bash unless you have installed Git Bash, right? So if your Git Bash is installed, then you should be okay to see it here. That's why you must install Git Bash, right? And then, of course, click here. And you can see, close that and see that. But for now, you can see your code area is blank, terminal is blank, but just a moment it's going to load. Again, you want to enable your autosave. Make sure you have this check mark on autosave. This is good. So now this is very okay. Now again, go to Explorer and you want to open a folder. So you click here, open folder. But you have to create a folder. Again, go to your download folder or whichever area you like to work with. And again, click on new folder. Let's call this folder week 5 demo. Okay, we go week 5 demo. See that? Click, hit enter. Select the folder automatically, and I see that the folder is opened. Once you have this, you are very good to go. And you can create as many as possible, right? You can see that. So this is your week 5 folder is opened. Close this Copilot. So this Copilot, we are going to use it, okay? It's a very, very important tool within VS Code. It's an AI agent. So again, close that. See that? Close the welcome window. Again, never forget. Yes, Edward, leave this. And you must also switch this profile to Git Bash, okay? Switch this to Git Bash. See that? Git Bash. And there you go, right? Now you can You can create your file. So tomorrow we'll be looking at what is versions control and why is it so important in DevOps, right? So see that? Now I can do Touch again, demo.txt. That's my first option. Or I can use this plus sign here to create a new file. I can say demo1.txt, right? You can see, so you can create files from here. And now you can start writing and see this is great. Versions control. Okay, it's it's cool. right? That's it. So you want to make sure that you are at this level where you can add files here, you can versions control these files, and that is it. This is where I want you to be before tomorrow's class. Okay, thank you so much, and God bless you all.